Polt is out and about over by Carl Chevrolet because he has something pretty special in the world of
performance.
He
rushed out of here in a flurry to get down there.
This is right up his alley in the world of performance. How you doing this morning, Lou?
Right down the road from Carl Chevrolet in Ankeny, we're at Carl Customs, and we're going to explain what this place is all about. But just hearing about Elvis, I feel like I should turn my collar up, so we can, we can tell you about all the great things going on here, baby. But we're going to tell you about all the really cool things going on at Carl Chevrolet, and then a little later on this hour, we're going to show you around this joint. Carl Customs, absolutely phenomenal. It's on Industry Drive. You'll know what this is in just a little bit, but I want to bring in Brett Moyer here because Carl always has something going on. Carl Chevrolet always has something going on. If it's Ankeny, it's happening at Stuart at the same time. Right. And you guys have been known for a one-of-a-kind sale that has been going on for a long time now, and you are having it again this weekend. People say, well, when's the best time to really go in and get a car? This just might be your opportunity.
It absolutely is. And for the 126th time, we're doing it. And even more so than what we've had in the past, one of the biggest things we've got is employee pricing on all 2018 models, and quite a few of the 19 models even have employee pricing. So the price is great, and then like we've talked about in the past, our buyers, the used car buyers that put the numbers on the trade-ins, we've got 20 of those, the best in the area. So the price will be low and down, and the value for the trade-ins will be high. So definitely advantage customer on that.
And this is what we're talking about, is the one-day, one-price sale. And 126 times, when you first started this so long ago, you knew it was going to be success, because whenever Carl does anything, it's always top shelf. But this has really taken on a life of its own, hasn't it?
Yeah, it really has. And you're right. We figured it would be successful, but probably not to the level that it has been. And one thing, I don't know if we mentioned it, but it's this Saturday that it's going on, and we'll start at 7, and the time that we've got posted that we're going to be done is 6, but like we've talked in the past, we're done when we're done.
Okay, so this is coming up. This is going to be very exciting. Again, happening in Ankeny and then at Stuart as well. Remember, if something happens in Ankeny, it's going to be happening at Stuart as well. And the Stuart location, boy, is it coming along quick, isn't it?
Oh, it really is. There's a lot of excitement about that. All the buildings are going up, and they're getting new people hired. And the fact of the matter is, they're doing a lot of business.
See, that's a good thing. So now, when we were talking about the one-day, one-price sale, why is it so much an advantage customer? You mentioned that the wholesalers are going to be there. And the thing is, if you are out at Stuart, for example, and you bring your car out there are wholesalers out there, but there are also some that are here in Ankeny, and they're both going to want your car. So you're really doubling up the efforts, aren't you?
That's a fact, because the truth of the matter is everybody's competing for the trade-ins. And not only that, but we're set up with the customer in mind for the entire day. From the time you pull in the driveway, we've got the valet parking. We're going to help you select the right vehicle, and we're going to take time in getting that done, make sure that the vehicle is right. But from that point, we're going to be moving right along, and you can get in and out in that one day and driving down the road in your new vehicle.
Okay, let's be a little bit more specific here, Brett. I'm going to put you on the spot here. Right. If I'm coming over to Carl's, say I'm going to Stuart. I pull into Stuart, and it's 8 o'clock in the morning, and I leave my car there. I get valet. They valet park my car. Now, what's going to happen to my car once I leave and start looking at some other vehicles?
While you're looking, we're going to be getting the most value on your trade-in that it could possibly get.
So you're going to run it through the wholesalers that are there in Stuart, right?
Correct.
Okay, now what happens with the people back in Ankeny when they hear about the car you have in Stuart?
The same thing. We're all connected together on it, and it's going to be the absolute best number that the trade-in would bring right now, for sure.
Okay, so you have a number on your vehicle, and how much time do we have to look at the different vehicles that you have? Because that's one thing about Chevrolet now, is you have so many different vehicles, and they're so well equipped too. Every bell and whistle you can imagine are on these vehicles now. How long do we have to look around?
Honestly, however long you want. But what we're going to do to try and streamline that, we're going to do a real good interview with you and find out if we can help you narrow that down. But we're going to take whatever time you want to take, but then once the selection's done, the paperwork and everything else we've got it fine-tuned to where it's going to be really, really smooth.
Okay, now when it comes to vehicles, let's start with talking about the cars that you have available, because my personal preference is the Cruze. I love that car I got from you guys years ago. People want to get these Cruzes. They have really advanced since we got ours a couple of years ago, and you even have a hatchback version now, is that right?
Yeah, they do. The hatchback is quite a really neat vehicle. And then on top of that, when we're talking about the Cruze, they offer a red line, which is a really sporty edition. It's got the black wheels with the red stripes on it and a lot of blackout. That's a really...
Oh, now you're telling me about this, right?
Well, I'm telling you because we can put you in one.
And the mileage, the fuel economy on those cars, especially what we've seen happening with the fuel prices going up over the past several days again. It's over well over $2 a gallon, like $2.50 out here, close to what I saw coming in. So we really need vehicles that can get a lot of fuel mileage. And coming over here, we got more than 40 miles to the gallon in that Cruze.
Right. And then, you know, if you move up the line of our cars, like you said, the Cruze is fantastic. The Malibu, you've driven those, and that's the leader in its segment. It's the biggest car in that category.
Now, what do they call that category? Is that the midsize?
That's the midsize.
Okay.
And again, that vehicle also offers the red line, kind of a sporty edition. You know, from the sporty to the luxury, that's a real good one. Then the Impala, which we've talked about in the past, that vehicle is 20% off on all 2018 models, and you know that's the car section of it. And then you move to the sport utility, and then we've got the Trax, which if you're talking fuel economy, there you go on that.
And can get around just about anywhere, especially with the snow we're going to get in a little bit.
Yeah, for sure. Then you go to the Equinox, and which you're well familiar with that, and that's a good fuel economy vehicle. Then you go to the Traverse, then the Tahoe, Suburban. So, and I know we ran through these pretty quick, but we've got you covered.
Okay, now which one of those vehicles, because I'm not sure if it's only one or if it's several of them, that gives you the ability to look around your vehicle when you're sitting inside? It has the cameras and around there. We showed you that on the show, folks, and you could see what's going on. So if you're inside there, and I think you know, on the commercial I saw recently, had alligators that were walking around your vehicle, saying you don't want to get out of your car, but that's just an exaggeration there. But which one of those vehicles has that?
The Equinox and the Traverse. And you know something else, I ran through the lineup, and I can't believe we forgot the hottest model we've got on.
I know what you're going to say.
The Silverado. and we're stocked up well with that. And the biggest thing there is the 2018 with the employee pricing.
All right, so it's folks, it's a win-win-win for everybody around here. It's employee pricing. It's the one-day, one-price sale at both locations, Brett. Isn't that correct? Tell everybody where those locations just happen to be.
Well, the one is in Stewart, and like we keep talking about that, we're real excited about it. They're going to have a big day also, and then here in Ankeny, we're going to be doing some business.
All right, so if you're looking to get yourself a new vehicle, this Saturday would be the day to do so. And folks, we don't want you to go anywhere because you can see where we are. We're not at the showroom. We're not in Ankeny. We're not in Stewart. We are Karl Kustoms. What's this place all about? The doors are open right now. They're stocking the shelves as we speak. So we're going to show you around here, show you what's available right now, and then take you behind the curtain, as they say. When we come back, you're watching CW Iowa Live in West Des Moines.